Lawyers, what's the strangest law that's won a case for you? My client shattered her arm and wrist after she tripped on a broken sidewalk outside the Natural History Museum in New York. The law states that the property owner is responsible for the sidewalk directly outside their property, and if they can't fix it, they have a duty to warn people about hazards. But since the museum was city-owned, that brought in sovereign immunity. Sovereign immunity means the government can't be sued without their consent. To file a lawsuit, you would have to prove that you had informed the government about the exact specifics crack in the sidewalk before the injury occurred, and you had to do so in writing at least 80 days in advance. Normally, this would be impossible because no one predicts tripping on a sidewalk crack 6 months ahead of time and has the foresight to write a letter about it. But luckily, a nonprofit called Big Apple Maps had already documented every sidewalk crack in the city and sent copies to the government to combat sovereign immunity. I got their map, went to the site, and sure enough, the city had just patched in the exact spot where my client fell. In court, the city's attorney brought up sovereign immunity and listed all the ridiculous steps I would need to follow to avoid a dismissal. I just slid the freaky Big Apple Map word across the table and said, "Oh, you mean this?" Immediately, they offered us a settlement.